dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke, and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom. My dear students, today we are continuing with the second part of the topic education, in which we have already studied about the primary education, secondary education, the work of the commission, the Kothari Commission, objectives of education according to the Kothari Commission, higher education, and in higher education we talked about education in the post-independence era, method of functioning, then National Council of Educational Research and Training, that is NCERT, then the National Policy on Education 1986, then the use of a satellite in the field of education, Indira Gandhi National Open University, that is IGNOU, and Yashwantrao Chavan Maharashtra Mukt Vidyapit in Maharashtra. Now today, in the second part, we are going to talk about the research institutes, and that research institutes in the field of science, in the field of mathematics, in computers, and also BARC, that is BARC. Then the research institute in the field of medicine and in the field of agriculture. So here first of all we'll start it with the research institutes in the field of science. In the post-independence period in 1950, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, that is CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, was established with the objective to promote scientific research in the country and to take the benefits of the research to all the people. It means that the first thing, to promote scientific research, and the second one, to use, or it should be beneficial for the common people. Research began in fields like physics, chemistry, pharmaceuticals, food processing, and mining. In order that industry benefits from this research, contracts were signed with industrial institutes. नहीं तो कोई भी रिसर्च हो जाएगा और वो रिसर्च वहीं तक अगर सीमित रहेगा तो उसका लोगों को कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं होगा. सो रिसर्च होने के बाद इंडस्ट्रियल इंस्टीट्यूट के साथ एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गया और उससे इट हेल्प्ड टू रिड्यूस आवर इम्पोर्ट्स एंड सेव फॉरेन करेंसी, क्योंकि रिसर्च के बाद बहुत सारी चीज़ें फिर हमारे देश में ही बनने लगी, तो बाहर से हमें चीज़ें लाने का काम नहीं पड़ा. इससे क्या हुआ कि बाहर जो हमारा पैसा जा रहा था वो बच गया. This institute also motivated fundamental research, basic research. The laboratories of the council also played an important role in bringing back to the country students who had gone abroad for higher education. जो बच्चे बाहर पढ़ने के लिए गए थे वो भी वापस आ गए because of all these facilities and because of the research institutes. The achievements of the CSIR includes making the ink used for marking voters. Today also we people are using ink, and that ink was, here you can see, used for making voter fingers. During elections, medicines for malaria, elephantiasis and tuberculosis, water purification technology, reduction in the time required for bamboo production. So these all are the achievements of the CSIR. It also used DNA fingerprinting for the first time in India, conducted a genetic study of the Adivasis of the Andaman and proved that those tribes are 60,000 years old and developed the earthquake early warning system. So altogether we can say that the CSIR very useful in the field of research, and this one especially about the Adivasis, very important thing. It has also played an important role in the use of neem as a pesticide and use of turmeric for healing wounds, and in the case of the patients for varieties of rights. So इन केस ऑफ पेटेंट्स, जो कोई भी रिसर्च करने के बाद उसके नाम पर करना, जैसे कॉपीराइट एक टर्म है, वैसे पेटेंट ये एक टर्म है. सो इन केस ऑफ द पेटेंट्स फॉर वैरायटीज ऑफ राइस इट प्लेड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. द CSIR हैज़ प्रिपेयर्ड अ डिजिटल encyclopedia of Indian traditional knowledge and made it available in 8 international languages so that anyone can anytime refer this encyclopedia. Then the research institutes in the field of mathematics. The National Institute for Research in the Mathematical and Physical Science in Tamil Nadu was established in 1962, and this institute specially encouraged the highest level of research in mathematics. And the next one, which totally changed the world, and especially if we talk about our country India, that is the research institutes or the research in the field of computer science. In 1969 we made the first indigenous computer named as ISIJU computer, as this was achieved by the Indian Statistical Institute and जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी वर्किंग टुगेदर. दोनों ने मिलकर काम किया, रिसर्च किया और फिर ये कंप्यूटर बना. देन इन 1974 टाटा कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज, दैट इज TCS, obtained an American contract in the area of software production, and that was the beginning of the software industry in India. And today we can see that we Indians are very forward in the field of software, or we are achieving great things in the field of software. Computers also help to step up the speed of scientific research. In 1987, America refused to allow India to get a supercomputer. Then the Rajiv Gandhi government decided to develop a supercomputer here in India only. So in that, in 1988, the central government established the Center for Development for Advanced Computing, that is CDAC, in Pune. And in 1991, the center under the leadership of Dr. Vijay Bhatkar developed the Param 8000 supercomputer. So in 87 कि अगर हम बात करेंगे तो अमेरिका ने रिफ्यूज़ किया कि हम हमारा सुपर कंप्यूटर नहीं देंगे. उसके 4 साल बाद ही 1991 में इंडिया ने अपना खुद का सुपर कंप्यूटर बना लिया. देन द बार्क Bhaba Atomic Research Center. This institute has conducted valuable research in the fields of nuclear physics, solid state physics, spectroscopy, chemical and life sciences. So altogether in the all fields this institute played very important role. It also started a school to train scientists for setting up nuclear reactors. Then the next field, that is of engineering. India's first IIT was set up at Kharagpur in West Bengal. Here Kharagpur in West Bengal in 1951. The objective of this institute was that higher and advanced education in all branches of engineering should be available in India and meet the country's needs. So the engineering colleges at Powai, then at Chennai, Kanpur and New Delhi were converted into IITs. The Soviet Union, America, Germany and the UNESCO all extended help to set up these institutes. So the basically first one was Kharagpur in West Bengal, and then in New Delhi, Powai, Chennai, Kanpur. But in setting up all these institutes, the Soviet Union, America, Germany and the UNESCO helped India a lot. The IITs in India were given the status of deemed universities, and BTech and MTech courses were started there. Admission through entrance exams, nominal fees and reservation for students are the special features of the IIT institution, so that anyone can take admission there, but on the basis of merit. Entrance exam होता था, फिर fees भी nominal हुआ करती थी, so that student with higher marks but with the poor background can also take admission there. In the decade from 1970 to 1980, a large number of IIT students began to leave for foreign countries, causing the brain drain crisis. But this situation changed after 1990. IITs were also established at Guwahati in Assam in 1994 and in Roorkee in 2001. Here you can see Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. As high quality engineers were graduating from the IITs, the center and the Gujarat government started the Indian Institute of Management and Harvard Business School in America. Harvard Business School in America helped to set up IIM at Ahmedabad. Other IIMs have been set up in Kolkata, Bengaluru, Lucknow, Kozhikode, Indore and Shillong. So this was all about the research institutes in the field of engineering. I'll talk about the National Institute of Design, but before that you can go through this map. Indian Institute of Management, that is India Business Schools, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kozhikode, Lucknow, Indore, Kolkata. National Institute of Design. This institute was established in Ahmedabad in 1961 for the purpose of imparting training in industrial design. Courses in basic design, graphic design, product design and visual communication were started in 1963-64. Now today in the field of advertisement we can see the number of designs and graphic designers and product designing or visual communication, that also is the part of National Institute of Design. The work done by this institute includes designing of the transistor radio and the calculator and the logos of Indian Airlines and the State Bank of India. Today the logo which we have as Indian Airlines जो logo दिखता है हमें, या फिर स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया का जो लोगो दिखता है, ये सारे लोगो डिज़ाइन करने का काम नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ डिज़ाइन जो है अहमदाबाद का, वहाँ पे किया गया है. Then research institutes in the field of medicine. In the post-independence period in 1949, the Indian Council for Medical Research, that is ICMR, Indian Council for Medical Research, was established for conducting research in the medical field, and it was given the responsibility of what? Of cooperating with universities, medical colleges, government and non-government research institutes and giving them guidance and financial support for research activities. So इन सबको एक साथ लाकर उनके लिए एज अ गाइडिंग का काम करने का काम ICMR का था। 26 centers were started in different parts of the country for research on various diseases, and the research has made it possible to control tuberculosis and leprosy. Then AIIMS, that is India Institute of Medical Science, was established to give further impetus to advanced education and research in medicine. Colleges for undergraduate and postgraduate education in most branches of medicine, then good research facilities and well-equipped hospitals are the significant features of this institute. The institute also provides medical treatment to the common people at nominal rates. This one is the very important characteristics of this institute. कॉमन लोग जो है उनको नॉमिनल फीस में ट्रीटमेंट देना. इट हैज़ इस्टेब्लिश्ड स्पेशल कॉलेजेस फॉर ट्रेनिंग इन नर्सिंग एंड सुपर स्पेशलिटी सेंटर्स फॉर ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ डिसऑर्डर्स ऑफ द हार्ट, ब्रेन एंड आइज. देन फॉर फर्दर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द मेडिकल फील्ड, द मेडिकल काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया was restructured in 1958 and was entrusted with the task of determining criteria for quality of medical education, its supervision and inspection. So these institutes have the responsibility of conducting research on various diseases, developing tests and standardization of medicines. So today the facilities which we are having in the field of hospitality or in the field of medical institutes, ये सब इन institutes के द्वारा कंट्रोल किया जाता है, ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है, या फिर जो हमें फैसिलिटीज़ मिलती है वो इन इंस्टीट्यूशंस के थ्रू मिलती है, या फिर इन्होंने जो मेहनत इतनी साल की है उसकी वजह से मिलती है. Then the research institutes in the field of cancer, the Advanced Center for Treatment, Research and Education in Cancer is a branch of Tata Memorial Center. It functions as the National Center for Treatment, Research and Education in relation to cancer. So here treatment which is very important, treatment patients को मिलनी चाहिए. उसके बाद research उस फील्ड में पर्टिकुलर होते रहने चाहिए. जैसे डिसीज चेंज होता है या फिर उसके सिम्टम्स चेंज होते हैं या फिर पूरे वर्ल्ड में उसके उस पर्टिकुलर डिसीज़ के बारे में कुछ रिसर्च पेपर प्रिंट होते हैं या फिर प्रेजेंट होते हैं, तो उन सब को लेके रिसर्च करना एंड एट द सेम टाइम आगे वाली जनरेशन को उस फील्ड का एजुकेशन देना. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन रिलेशन टू एनी फील्ड. नेक्स्ट वन, रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट्स, agriculture. In India, research in agriculture had begun as early as 1905. The Indian Agricultural Research Institute was given the status of a university in 1958 and work began in departments such as development of the agricultural sector, research, well-equipped laboratories, soil science, agricultural science, economic botany and other departments. So all these departments are related with the field of agriculture. And then research also began on wheat, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables and many other problems also. Its most significant achievement is the fundamental research. It has conducted on the method of taking multiple crops in a year, which has been a great benefit to farmers. पहले क्या होता था कि सालों साल एक ही क्रॉप चलता था, लेकिन बिकॉज ऑफ द रिसर्च इन द फील्ड ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एक साल में 2 या 3 क्रॉप्स लेने की वजह से फार्मर्स को इसका बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा हुआ. एंड ऑल्सो for the country like India which is having too much population, तो उनके लिए भी ये बहुत ज़रूरी था कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन हो. This institute maintains a liberty at its head office in Delhi, which is the biggest agriculture related library in the country. So this was all in this topic. We talked about the education, primary education, secondary education, then higher education, and the use of satellite in the field of education, and because of that open universities have played very important role in giving education to the people who are already working or not working, or they are busy in household things. And then in today's session we discussed about the research institutes in the field of science, in that mathematics and computers, or we can say that the journey of the development of our country in the field of science and in mathematics and in computers, and how Bhaba Atomic Research Center played very important role in physics, spectroscopy, chemical and life sciences. Then Indian Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Management, and in research institutes, medicine, cancer research and research institutes in agriculture.
Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get notifications.
So my dear ones, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.